What's up, everybody? You know what it is the Rap Game After Show. There's no more hit lists, and it's the first part of the finale. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Nia Kay dab.
Oh, yeah.
That hard dab, right?
Super hard. So forceful. She be killing it down, boy, I tell you. And it's like so quick. It's like, if you blink, you're going to miss it.
Yeah, if you blink, you're going to miss it.
It's like, man. I love it, though. I love it. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You know what it is.
Yeah.
Rap Game After Show. We got one more episode after this, y'all.
One more.
I'm like, man, I'm not ready for it to end.
No, coming down to the end, man. This is it.
Everything has to come to an end at some point, right? But we still do got one more episode, so I'm excited about that. But right now, we're going to do the 9th episode, and you can always find me, ladies and gentlemen, at The Poet Saint all day, every day. Of course, I got my crew with me.
Yeah.
On the left-hand side.
Hey.
You know what it is.
Hey, you know
JJ the Talented. Joshua Johnson, what's up, baby?
What's up, you guys? What's up? Y'all
Yeah.
doing all right?
I'm good, brother, man.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You all right?
I'm good.
I'm good too. We got my favorite on the show. I'm not gonna break the news. I'm gonna let Lem do that. I'm excited
for it.
But anyways, you guys, you can catch my excitement on social media at JJ the Talented everywhere.
And of course, man, anchoring as always, my boy Jimmy V. Be your on deck. What's up, baby?
What's happening, fellas?
Hey.
One more episode left,
One
man.
more episode.
But it's all good because we are here. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear?
I can.
Mic check. Yo.
check,
It's
mic
your boy
check.
I think it
Jimmy
cut.
V here.
I think we cut.
I don't know. We might have. Check.
Check. Uh-oh.
But if the cameras are still going, I'm Jimmy V. Let's shoot back to Lem over there.
Let's shoot back.
I don't know.
I think a club. Good.
Yep, I don't know.
Pulled out.
Engineer, help. And
Oh, there we go.
Okay, we're back.
We back.
We're back. I am your host, Jimmy V. Let's get the show started. What's up, Lem?
Let's get it. Okay.
Yeah.
We back in effect.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's been here before.
She has.
You could just hear her. Now today, you will be able to see her in the flesh. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Nia Kay. What up?
Chi-town.
Hey. What's up, girl?
Hey, give us that dab real quick. Give us that Nia Kay
One
dab.
time on the dab. Hey, nice and smooth with it.
I love it. Nia, thank you so much for being with us. We are super excited. We super enjoyed having you on the show last week. You know, your songs playing. Probably one of the most watched episodes that we had thus far, especially with all the comments. I mean, everybody was loving
Chi-town was
Nia Kay.
showing love.
Showing love. Chi-town's finest. Nia Kay, I want my Garrett's popcorn. That's all I want to say. So we're going to rap about the after show so you can send me some because it's the bomb. So anyway, we are in our 2-part finale. This is the first part. And there's no more hit lists. It's crazy. It's crazy. And no more hit lists. So Nia, going right to you. At this point, obviously, the show starts with you guys know that you're going to prepare for the performance. And this is going to be the performance, obviously, of a lifetime because this is going to solidify who is going to get that chain and be signed to So Def. So at this point, you've obviously been doing well throughout the show. What are your feelings now, getting ready for, this performance that you have to do?
Getting ready for the last performance. Well, the show is pre-recorded, but how I felt in that moment, I was just like, I had to give him my all because this could change your whole career. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and this really means everything to me. I've been doing my music my whole life, and like I said, it's not another route to go. So really, this is it right here. And I mean, I feel like everyone in the house felt like they had to really lay it on the line. It's the last performance.
Absolutely, absolutely. It is the last performance. And I think, too, we see that everyone up to this point has kind of to the point where they've been bringing it,
Yeah.
I don't want to say everybody's at all the same level, but I feel like everybody is basically ready, for this performance. I don't think anybody is lacking, in the sense of they're scared or, there's obviously going to be nerves.
So much.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
At this level.
And then, especially with this episode 2, you can kind of feel the energy.
Yes.
Just everybody just waiting to go, especially when they saw the actual chain too, which I forget Johnny, whatever his name
TV
is.
Johnny?
Yeah, but he bezeled that, so I would want that chain too.
Yeah, no, that chain looked fierce. It was super tight. It was super tight.
Nia Kay, what can you tell us about that chain, huh? What can you tell us about that chain?
In person, like y'all saw it from TV. If you would have saw it in person, you would have been like, "Dang!" Like when it came out, it was like, "Whoa!" Like that just made everybody on the edge, like, "Oh my gosh!"
Dope.
Hey, tell the truth, Nia. The chain is in your bedroom right now. Tell the truth.
I see it. I see it in the
can't show
reflections.
it to us, but it's in your bedroom right now on the dresser. Tell the
Don't
truth.
listen to those guys. Don't listen to those guys. They try to get you. All right, so I want to get to, you guys actually got to kind of decide what kind of beat you wanted. That was one of the things, you know, because you have to pick your own beat. You had to write the rap, and you had to, of course, conceptualize the show, how you were going to perform. And he kind of interviewed everybody one-on-one. And what made you decide the beat that you wanted when you was talking to JD about the producing part of that?
I mean, I really just wanted to choose the beat that represented me well. And, you know, what I'm used to performing to, I didn't want to just go crazy and do something that I'm not used to, because this whole experience, JD has taught us about how to keep your identity and how to keep what the fans will love. It's always good to switch it up, but for something as huge as this, I really just wanted to go with the definition of Nia Kay.
Right. Absolutely. No, that makes all the sense. I mean, I think you want to be consistent, and I think, you know, you want to show yourself at who you are as an artist. And I think personally, I think a lot of times, especially, you know, at this age when you're still finding yourself as a person, as a, you know, teenager, preteen, or what have you, you know, you're trying to find yourself as an artist. And I feel like there's artists that still don't know who they are. And what they want to be as an artist. So I'm glad that you decided to do that, because I think, you know, showing who you are as an artist, that's going to prove obviously to JD and everybody else that's watching, you know, who you are and how you want to represent yourself.
But also at this point in the show, right before this big right before the big showdown, you don't. That's not the time to switch up. Right? You have to go with what works and go with your strong suit. And that's what Nia Kay's doing. She's going to go with what works.
Exactly.
And I've been riding with you from the beginning. I've always thought, like, okay, she's consistently
It's true.
good at spitting bars.
Yeah.
So don't change up.
Right. Absolutely. So we had a couple of guests. Obviously, likes to bring the guests. And the first guest that we actually saw was Flo Rida, who is a big time rap artist.
Big in person, too. How big was Flo? Anyway?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't he like 6'5"?
Right?
He's huge. He comes out to visit the kids. So what was your impression of Flo Rida, Nia Kay?
What'd you really think of him?
Okay, no, what I really thought of him was, out of all of the celebrities we met, my favorite was Queen Latifah, Flo, and the Les Twins. Flo, he had, like, his character was like, he really did care about us, and he actually wanted to teach us something. It wasn't like, oh, let me stop by because JD said he wants me to talk to the kids.
Right.
It was more like, I'm going to stop by, but I actually want to teach them something, so when they leave, they know something. We spent the most time with Flo Rida out of each celebrity. Like, we had the most time with him, so we got to know him the best probably out of all of the celebrities.
Oh, word.
That's dope. What's
really
one
cool.
thing you took away just from being around him?
I think everybody took away the same thing. We all talked about it, and it was basically just conditioning. We all realized that that's a part of our career that we all need to be stronger in.
Absolutely. Speaking of conditioning, he had him working out.
Yeah,
it was like a boot camp.
Like, it reminded me of my gym class.
I mean, like push-ups and sit-ups. They was running the track.
Yeah.
And
And that turf was burning hot. It was just crazy because my hands was, everybody's hands was like scorching hot. Like, y'all don't even understand.
Doing burpees and everything.
I mean, he was running them through it. How long did, I mean, obviously, you know, we know editing, and like you said, it's pre-recorded. We know it's pre-recorded. But how long was it that you guys were actually out there doing the exercises?
No, that's probably that's actually accurate. Like, y'all saw everything that really happened. Like, we only ran it once.
Okay.
We did each, like, it was really accurate, that part.
Oh, word. Okay.
Listen, you said Flo Rida was one of the celebrities that came by and really showed a genuine interest in you guys as contestants. Now, I don't want you to say any names, but were there any of the celebrities that came by during the whole season that maybe didn't show that same interest and were just kind of like showing up just because JD asked them to show up, didn't really care as much? Don't say any names, but I just want to know yes or no.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't like they didn't care. It was more like they were kind of confused on what they had came for, kind of.
Okay, right.
I could see that. That could make sense.
Especially too if there might have been just for some camera time, too. You know,
could have been. Yeah. So after we have the workout, obviously, there's a little bit of tension. We see there's between Jayla and Jayla Marie and J.I. Right. And they kind of argue, and I think they were just trying to, see who had the most shine, and he was having them spit afterwards, which I think what I saw, everybody did good.
But that stemmed from the beginning, though. Remember, I think the first episode, or maybe even the second, but probably the first episode, it was Jayla Marie and Prince of New York when she hit him. I think in the second episode.
Yeah,
it's
and
a
they
New
kind of
York
got
thing.
into it.
So they probably had a little thing going.
And it could be, because when he had you guys had the challenge where he really wanted y'all to go in on everybody else. He kind of went in on she went on him about being like Prince of New Jersey.
Right, that's right, yeah.
Right.
And then Nia had to come back and was like, yo, her writers went in on you.
No, like with that situation, it's kind of like that was kind of like an ongoing thing. Prince didn't like when she said that about him. Yo didn't like that.
Right.
So they will always like go back and forth. But in front of Flo asked us, who's the most. No, why do you think you're ready? And then Jayla said, no, J.I. was like, because I'm versatile. And then Jayla said, because I'm versatile. And that's how it started. Because they both was like trying to explain why they were versatile. And then they were just going at it. And then me and Key was telling them, like, just stop, calm down. Like, just chill, because this has happened before in front of JD and just all type of ways. And then Flo explained to them, like, I'm an outsider. Don't let me know what's going on in the inside. Yeah. And that's what we was trying to tell them as well. And when JD found out, he was like, y'all doing this in front of Flo Rida, and I brought him to y'all, and y'all embarrassing me by doing this. So we basically all was just trying to teach them, like, you can't do that when Flo was an outsider and he never knew y'all had a problem with each other.
Right. That's wisdom. That's wisdom right there.
That's a life lesson, actually.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think, too, that just goes to show, whoever's going to, obviously you guys are all talented, and whoever gets this chain that we see next week at the end, you guys are all going to have dope careers in what you're doing. But I think it's good to learn that up front, because, if someone doesn't want to work with you because of your attitude, you're going to miss out on sessions, and, you're going to get that name.
Brand.
Exactly. And people are going to get blackballed in the industry and all this kind of stuff. It's not that big. It's rather small when it comes down to people that are doing certain things. So I'm glad that, thanks for enlightening us on that and letting us know how that went down. We see another guest that ended up coming out, and that was Miss Mariah Carey.
Be my baby.
The high notes. What was that? Because I know
what was that like?
Jayla Marie went crazy, and obviously she's a singer in a group and she likes to sing, and I see her being a fan. What was that like, seeing her? Because it seemed like you guys had walked in and she was kind of already in the booth, kind of doing some stuff, and you kind of just happened on her. Is that how it went down?
Yeah, that's how it happened. Like, we walked in, and then JD was like, "Oh crap, y'all here? I forgot to make y'all beats." And then we hear like a little, and I'm like, it's somebody in the booth. And then they're like, it's Mariah Carey, and I'm just thinking in my head like, you forgot to make our beats. Wait, hold on. We got this show about 3 days, and I'm honestly like, I really don't care who's in that booth, because you just told me you forgot to make this beat. And I was
she stuck with it.
But then Mariah came out, and so I was happy and stuff, because like, she is a legend, and she definitely has some knowledgeable information, and it was just very impressive to see that like JD could get her there. It was a crazy experience, but in the back of my mind, I was still like, okay, that beat.
What's up with that beat, sir?
Okay. Back to business,
right? Yeah. I saw there was a part, and I even rewound it, because I was like, did he say that? Did J.I. not know if it was Mariah or Janet Jackson? Did he really not know, or he was just playing?
He said that?
Because I felt like on the thing, did you guys catch that? I was really quick, and like I said, I rewound it, but he said something like, it's got to be Mariah or Janet or something like that, to that degree.
No, I think that's because if he said that, it's because when she walked in, I said, this is not really her. And then I was like, I don't care if she talks, this isn't her. And then Jayla was like, right, it's a clone of her. And then that's probably when J.I. said, it has to be Janet, not her.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, I just want to get clarification, because I was like, how does he not know?
He knew it was her.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like, come on, J.I., what's going on, man? But it looked like she also sat down and talked to you guys and gave you some tips about your final performance. For you, what was the biggest thing that you got from her in that conversation?
Well, she didn't give us any tips for our last performance. She just told J.I. how to hold the mic.
Okay.
And she basically just left it open, like, all you guys have a chance. You're all talented.
Okay.
But that was basically like all the advice she really gave, like just telling us, you know, you got to remember you're working with JD and you don't want to blow this opportunity.
Okay.
Is she a diva?
Yeah.
I've heard things. So
I mean, but she says she's a diva. Like
Yeah,
she's
that's
self-proclaimed.
true.
It's
She
not
does.
like she hides it or nothing. Like
Right,
she
okay.
knows,
Yeah,
who
it's
she
true.
is. Yeah,
It's
she-
true.
Okay.
she's
plays
definitely
into that for
no.
sure.
And you guys also got to spit for it as well. Did she give any feedback on that, or it was kind of like, all right, did your thing, next person?
No,
kinda-
she gave feedback on that. She said that it basically showed what you guys saw. She said that she liked Key's aggressiveness.
Uh-huh.
She likes Monty's laid back flow because she feels like that's more JD's style. Like she just kept saying, she would tap him and be like, I know you like that. I know you like that because he was smooth. And then she said that she could tell that I wanted it, and it was just like a star inside of me. With J.I., she said she liked how he had switched to like the love style. And then with Jayla, she said that she was sassy and she definitely has star potential as well.
Word.
I was just glad J.I. didn't spit that same walk across Brooklyn rap
Oh,
lines
that
that he
is-
did.
yeah.
Look, what everybody was saying, Nia, you shady. You said that J.I. is repetitive spitting that verse. Like, I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was just saying, like, for real.
It's true.
It is what it is.
We can take a short walk on the boardwalk and she never sleeps. I'm like, okay, enough already.
But I was
wait.
trying to get annoyed towards the end because on the show I was the only one who never spit a verse twice.
Really?
And like everybody had keep on the same verse. So that's why
Exclusive.
I was like,
You
I
just
had to
heard it
know.
here.
Nia Kay
You
is
just heard it.
official. I'm trying to tell you guys.
This is crazy.
Wow.
We've heard some recycled raps.
Yes,
That's
we have,
just
man.
we've heard.
I'm-
Don't
I'm-
walk
okay,
on
girl,
the
keep it.
boardwalk. I'm tired of that.
I'm glad you said that. No, but I think when you said that, I was like, oh, wow. But I think it was one of those things where it's like, I could see how you guys, and we don't see every time you guys rap in front of people and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So, but I think it was when you said that, you're like, yo, the same thing. I can rap that for you because I know all the words. So I thought it was funny, but I think it was just being real. And the fact that you said, and it's dope to hear that you never repeated a verse that you spit. And that just speaks volumes for, you as an artist and what you're trying to bring to the table and all of that.
Yeah.
So
That's why in my rap I said they spit the same bars because they added verses. Some of these kids barely scratch the surface because it's like y'all keep doing it.
I love Nia Kay. I love Nia Kay. Nia Kay is dope. I love it.
Nia,
I love it.
I was on Instagram the other day and I saw Super Peach walking through school and with her Instagram out and everybody was showing love. What is school like for you now?
I mean, school is crazy. You know, everybody is just like, who won? Like, they're telling me how good I am. They want pictures. You know, I'm a freshman now, so I'm new.
Oh,
But you would think I was a senior. 'cause,
Right,
like,
exactly.
I got the cloud of a senior.
You got the juice now, girl.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it's-
Yeah.
Let's I want to talk more about what's going on with you, Nia. I want to finish what we got with the episode. So really the last thing that we ended up seeing was you guys did get to go to the venue where you guys were going to perform. And that's when we talked about this earlier, but you got to see that chain and see it, razzle dazzle. Obviously, you've been one that's been, very aggressive. You've basically since day one this is mine. This is what I want to do. You said the chain was amazing, seeing it in person. Did it give you like more of a, solidifying basically like, this is what I'm here for. I want this chain. I want to win. This is what I came here to do.
Yeah, definitely. It was like a reminder, just like of what you was really here for. Cause like that chain is kind of looked better than Miss Mulatto's to me. Like it had the black detail. It was just like it was raw. It was an upgrade. So it was like, seeing that chain, you only could imagine how it look on you.
Right.
You could just snatch it and ran out of there,
Give me that chain. So Jimmy asked you about like how school is and what's going on. Can you tell us some other things that have changed for you since, you've appeared on the show and things that have been happening, music that you're working on or anything like that you could share?
Yeah, after the rap game, it's been a major change. Everyone in my whole city and other cities are just showing love. And I mean, I really thank JD for that because this is all that I could ask for. I mean, eventually I knew I would be a star regardless because of my work ethic. But, this was the jump start to get it started right now. So, that's always just an advantage and things like that. And then, right now I have the song out with We Are Tunes called Drizzy, produced by Jermaine Dupri on iTunes and everywhere else. Then I'm featuring in an independent movie called Snatch. Me, Little Poopy, Little Key, and it's a couple other like reality stars. And like Snatch is like a movie where it's famous child or celebrity who's on the rise, and then it's grown men and women snatching them up, taking their money and things like that. So that'll be releasing soon. And then I also have music coming with Lil Key and Poopy.
What?
That sounds all too real. Because I wanted to talk to you.
It's gonna be juicy.
I wanted to talk to you about the environment and tone of the city of Chicago where you're from, because we've been hearing tragic reports about the homicide rate is really high right now. And how do you feel, or what do you feel about what needs to happen in that city to kind of turn it around? And do you feel that you play a part in that?
I always say that artists play a huge part in it to me because of the fact that little kids are looking to us as if we're their role models. So if you're talking about shooting this, doing this to that girl, all this and that, the child is going to feel like, well, if he can do that and I look up to him, he's rich, then I can do that as well. And then I know T.I.'s thing is going viral with him saying that we need to change the surroundings of the artists and they wouldn't talk like that. But I mean, it's several levels to the violence going. And I mean, to change that, it's just several things that got to come together, and I don't know if that actually will ever happen because of it's so many different aspects and feelings about how people feel.
Word.
Do you live in fear living in that city personally?
No, I don't, because I live on the south side of Chicago in the suburbs, so it's a better area, so I'm not really too worried about that. And then my parents always protect me and stuff. So
right. Speaking of your parents, how's McCaskey doing?
He's good.
McCaskey. Oh, man.
Tell us stop playing games. Talk about the hit list.
Get that hit list. Let's talk about the hit list.
It was crazy because JD told us it was 2 weeks ago. He said that he was asking my dad. He was like, so no, it was when he was managing Lil Key. He said, so what do you do with Nia? I never see y'all talk. And then my dad was like, we did all the talking in Chicago, because he was talking about how Key's mom is always yelling and my dad doesn't yell at me.
Right.
So my dad's like, we did all the talking in Chicago. And then JD said, yeah, I can tell y'all like the Flo Mayweather of the group. And it was like, I was like, ooh.
I love it. So I'm so happy of all the things you have going on. I think all the success that you have, you definitely deserve it. I'm definitely excited to see how it shapes up next week when the season finale happens and we get to see who is crowned. I'm excited. And I think obviously you've been JJ's very much favorite. He has been riding from you. And I think you're super dope. I remember having you on the show last time. Like I said, everybody was asking about you. So I'm sure the live feed, we can't see it because we have you on the screen. But I'm sure it's going crazy with all the people, and you can check out the comments when it downloads. But before we let you go, let everybody know where they can find you on social media and all of that, so they can continue to support you.
Also, hey, can we get some bars?
Oh yeah.
Get some bars, Nia.
Hey, Jimmy, can you? I got it. I got it. No, yeah, everybody's been spitting, so we gotta have you spit.
And then talk about the So Gone challenge with Lil Key. You gonna drop the song or what?
Yeah.
If they want the So Gone challenge, the full song, we probably will. But that was really just for Instagram. We was just playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all can't be tugging at people's emotions like that. You can't be playing with people like that. I seen it. I was like, woo, that's gonna be fire.
For real. Okay, so tell us where they can find you, and then we're gonna need some bars.
Okay, you can follow me on all social media at ITSS_NIAKAY. But my Snapchat is NIAKAYY.
Why? There it is. So speaking of these bars, everybody that we've had on the show so far, we've had some bars. So I think it's fitting that you close us out with some Nia Kay bars and let us know what remind us what you're working with.
Okay. The bigger the diamonds they get, the haters and runners want in. My son got them blind and just flicking my wrist. He Instagram like he digging my fit. Riding with Nia, we flicking our wrist. We don't do beef for no pork, what is this? Battling me, you ain't ready for this. It's Nia McCaskey, you know who it is. I'm getting money, watch me spend on small bills. Bet I pull up, bend it, pull up, skirt. Nah, for real. Cause it's finna wearing, got 'em saying, nah, for real. My ice on burr, woo, neck on chill. I get the cheese, I got Swiss, I got cheddar. I see these mini me's, they all on Twitter. No, I'm not Nike, but no, I will check it. You think that you're better, but girl, let me tell you, enough of the fantasy. Think realistically, like a magician. My flow is a mystery. No, I'm the present, the future, and history. Tell them about down, cause I'm blessing the industry. Woo!
Nia Kay!
Yeah. She gave me a double whoop.
Nia Kay on them.
Chi-Town in the house. Thank you so much, Nia. We really appreciate it. We're gonna wrap up the show, and yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next week. So we're gonna tune in. But thank you again for being on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much love.
Wow.
These kids, man. These
Much
kids.
love.
I tell you guys. Y'all didn't want to believe me. Lem didn't want to believe me.
I did not. It's not like I didn't want to believe you. You said what you said, and I was just like, this is how I feel. But since the show has transpired and has continued to move on, of course, my feelings have changed because of how things have gone down. That's all I gotta say. But definitely Nia she deserves to win. I think she's dope, and I think she's been, I think it's dope. First of all, that she said she never repeated a bar. Whenever she was asked to spit, she never repeated. That's dope.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope. She was the only one. Come on, man.
Especially what's actually trending in the hip hop world now. Rappers are being called out for not writing their own bars.
We were just talking about that before the show.
Coming at the age that she is now, and she's coming with 100% authenticity.
Right.
That's all. That's all
I
you
mean,
need.
that speaks volumes. I think that speaks volumes. And I think, like I said before, I think she deserves everything she's getting. That's going to be a dope movie to see her in.
And
see how that
it fits them right,
Oh,
because they
absolutely.
are at that place where they're
Exactly.
starting to get some juice, and older people might try to take advantage of them.
Right.
And the industry, it's a cold world, but luckily, as long as you got the right team, you'll be good.
No, absolutely. Let's get into these predictions and kind of see what we predict for next week.
For the season finale, for the finisher.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right. So, I'll start with you, Jimmy. Going forward, season finale. I mean, you've seen how it all went down, how it all shaped up. I mean, question is, who do you think's gonna win?
I think it comes down to who's gonna rock that stage the most.
Do you think it relies solely on that, or do you think it's a big part of it?
I think it's a big part of it. Like on a 100% scale, I'll say probably 40% relies on this performance here, just because the crowd that they are going to be performing in, and if they took all the lessons that they learned from this experience here and they put that towards their performance. So, I mean, start of the show, even though we just had a great interview, I know she's very talented, but at the start of the season, I was with Key. I'm still rolling with Key. I'm expecting him to tear down the stage and do what he does. So I just think that's it.
Okay, so Lil Key. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, should I ask?
I mean, we know who, right? But okay.
But I mean, you can give your explanation for it.
Okay, I'm gonna give my hit list for next week. If there were a hit list next week, this is what it would be. It would, at the bottom we have Jayla Marie.
Okay.
I mean, that's just the way it lays out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have Monty. Prince of New York would be third.
Okay.
Monty and Prince of New York could flip flop, but that's up to that point. It's those three. And then, I mean, I love Nia Kay, been riding with her since the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think as far as what JD may be looking for to go and develop right now at this point, she'll be second and Lil Key will win it.
Okay.
So you guys are both riding for Lil Key. Okay.
I'm not riding.
Well,
for
not
Lil Key.
riding.
I'm just being somewhat of a realist and trying
maybe
to,
not the
trying
word
to-
choice. I guess what I mean is voting. You believe that he's going to win. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
he
riding like
will.
you want him,
Yeah.
because there's a difference between what you want and what you think the reality is.
Yeah. Right.
Obviously, you would want Nia Kay, but based
Nia
on
Kay,
how
for
everything's
sure.
going to shape out, I get it. That's what I was kind of meaning. I'm going to say the same thing. I mean, I think it's definitely between the two of them. I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah,
between
I
Nia
think
Kay
if it was
and
top
Lil Key.
two,
I think it's definitely between the two of them. I think they've been the most consistent. I think they've been the most. I think they have similar. I mean, because they're both aggressive. You know. I think the edge maybe, and I think we kind of touched on this, is if he's trying to diversify. Obviously, he had a female artist win. Maybe putting a male artist now on the roster, you know, so that would give Lil Key an edge. You know,
Right.
I do think though, because they, you know, it could be between the two of them. I think it will come down to that final performance for sure. I think if I'm thinking how it is, because I think Prince of New York, I think he's had moments, but I think overall, I don't think he's been consistent enough.
No, and he's not ready yet.
at all, and he's not ready.
Not to say
And
that
he's
he
not
won't be ready, but he's
right,
not ready
right.
yet.
I think Monty is a seasoned artist. I think he knows what he wants, but I think his style does not fit what JD would want to do as far as an artist. Have an artist on his roster, you know, signed. And then, you know, Jayla Marie, I think she just, again, is not ready and just didn't really perform well on the challenge as it goes.
No.
Yeah, I was just thinking back on season 1, and the reason why Mulatto stood out so much is you just saw that she's been doing this for so long. It was just natural for her. And I think we only see that aspects in either Nia Kay or Lil Key.
Lil Key. Sure. I mean, they definitely desired tremendously. I think there's also desire with J.I., Prince of New York, but I think he just doesn't have it yet, you know, as far as what's needed. I mean, the fact that he has to hold the mic, you know, at this point of the game and kind of work on that, I feel like you should have that already if you're going to be signed, you know, as an artist. Do you see what I'm saying?
Good
I'm
point.
not saying it's not something you should work on, but if you're trying to be signed right now, that's not something you should be focusing on.
Right.
So, just what it is.
And too, just speaking of Prince, the first time he's ever hopped on stage was on this show.
Band.
So if you think this will be his second or third time hopping on a stage, how do you think he'll perform?
As opposed to everyone else.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Absolutely. But we'll see.
We shall see.
But that has been our show, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. We want to again thank Nia Kay for being our guest.
Definitely.
Amazing Chi-Town in the house.
Yes.
You can
She
find
cool
me
people.
always.
Yes,
Exactly.
she is.
Super cool. Again, I'm Lem Gonsalves, and you can find me always at the Poet Saint all day, every day. JJ, where you at, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Nia Kay. Thanks for joining us on the show today. And you can always find me on social media at JJ the Talented.
Yes.
Yes, I am Jimmy Vibert, aka Jimmy V. Twitter, Facebook at Be Your Own Bad. At Be Your Own Dad. Join in on the conversation, and of course, make sure you comment your thoughts on this episode below.
Yeah.
Nia Kay joined us, so I know her fans must have been in the building.
Comment.
Make sure y'all comment. We will reach back to you.
And
of
who do you
course.
think is going to win?
Yes.
Who do you think is going to
We
win?
gotta know.
Yeah, let us know who you think is going to win and who you think should be the next Be Your Own Bad host. I'm just saying. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I need
until next week,
interns.
we'll see you.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.